So, you're new to Arc Raiders. First, let me say, welcome to Speranza. Now, you may be wondering, once I go topside, well, the Rust Belt's a big place. Where do I go? What do I do? We've come to the right place. What's up, everybody? My name's Will, and this is BM Rating, and today we'll be looking where to loot on Dam Battlegrounds. Hey guys, real quick before we get into it, I am live 6 days a week on Twitch and TikTok at BM Rating. That is where you'll find me. All right? So, if you like what you see as you watch this video and you want to be able to talk to me directly, go to Twitch, hit that follow button, join my Discord. We have a Discord. Join my Discord. I am available. I talk back. All right, guys? I am here for you. So hit that follow button. Stick around. Become a part of the community. All right, let's get into it. This is Testing Annex. It's a medium loot value area, as you can see on the screen right there. And it's a good place on Dam Battlegrounds to come if you're looking for things like medical supplies, really just medical supplies. Cloth, durable cloth, syringes, adrenaline shots. There's going to be plenty of pops and shit in here. You'll want to start going through here. Well, actually, wait, let me go back, because you're going to want to start here in the lobby. Normally, these lockers are a little bit more full, but today, there's just 2. Always check lockers. Check lockers everywhere you go. There are going to be some desks to check in the lobby. There you go, an adrenaline shot. We got none spawned there. You need to check behind the counter here. That's not lootable. You got a lootable computer. What's up? Are you friendly?
Yep, friendly, bro.
Dope, dope. Now then, you'll want to... Uh-oh. You'll want to come in here and check all these desks. All of them. Now, something I will point out about these desks. If you look at them, look at these desks here. There are counters or drawers on both sides. Now, every desk in this building is one of these. So when you come over here, see, they're all lootable. Durable cloth, syringes, stuff that you need for your meds, right? But when you approach these desks here that have one side to the wall, you want to jump up on top of them. Well, there we go. And check to make sure they don't have a drawer on the opposite side. See, you can see it right there. We'll see if there are any. But you go through all through this room, looting all of this. See all these medical supplies? Ooh, a Berletta. I won't take that. Alright, no desk there. Here we go. Oh, turbines are here. So we'll take this, we'll take that. We'll leave that. I don't need it right now. I kind of hope one spawns so I can show y'all. No. No. But always check and make sure, because they do spawn on the back side. Now then, once you're done looting up there, you'll want to come up here. He's already come through and cracked some of this open, so we'll just take what he didn't take. There are more lockers in this room. And a lot of times a turret will spawn right here, so you'll want to be ready for that. Lockers. Lockers are a great place to find things like blueprints, really just anything you might need, because they're lockers, right? So anything a person might have had. Alright, these will spawn sometimes as breach spots. Always check your... Oh, there's one right here, I bet. No, it didn't spawn. Always check your countertops, like these, for loose loot. See if we can find any. So I can give you a good example. Not in this building. Not today. Alright. Now, once you're done there, if you have the key, I'm on a free loadout for this video, so I do not have the key with me. But the key room, if I can get there, is down this way. Now this key room, I would suggest bringing 2 keys. Because, come here you. There's a key room here, and so you can see loot kind of glowing in there. There's a key room here. And then there's also one here. But you need a key for each door. So if you are going to run the testing annex key room, bring 2 keys. And do it at night. This is a day raid. Do it at night. Alright, and that's about it for testing annex. So we're going to move on. We're going to go to that building off in the distance. Research and administration. One of the biggest areas on this map for loot. It is a high value loot area. So, I will see you there. Alright, now this is research and administration. Now the real meat and potatoes of this loot spot is upstairs. But we're gonna look at the first floor first. You're gonna have pops and fireballs galore in this building. So just be ready for that. They're gonna be all over. Alright, there's one there. I guess I could have gone downside on that. I hear another one. There it is. Any more? No. Alright, now on the first floor of this building, there's not much. Like I said, the real meat and potatoes is upstairs. But I'll show you around the first floor. Alright, in the lobby, you'll want to check things like these for batteries, mainly. And then come in here, make sure none of these... Oh, see, we got a cabinet. I don't need any of that. Any computers? None of the computers are lootable. Check your trash cans. Always check trash cans, y'all. You'd be surprised what you can find in trash cans in this game. Make sure none of these spawned. Even trash cans down on the ground like that can spawn with their tops. So look on the ground. Make sure the knocked over trash cans don't have their tops. Then come back here. See if these spawned. No. Alright. Now, there is a key room. Again, I'm on a free loadout, so I can't get into the key room unless it's already open. There's a key room right here. This is the staff room. This is the staff room. It's a locker room. It's just full of lockers and loose loot. There'll be loose loot on, there's like a, right here, there's like a little carriage, like busboy, or not busboy, but bellboy, bellhop thing. Sitting right there. There's loose loot in this room, and then there are lockers on this side. So it's a worth it room, but again, night raid. Don't come during the day to do your key rooms. Over here, oh, there's a turret. You can have some trash cans that spawn. And like I said, always check your trash cans. Nothing valuable. This is a day raid, so you know. But still, check them. Make sure. I don't think there are any over here yet. Alright, now you can also go down here and find some loose loot. These, oh, this is what I was talking about. The staff room has one of these things with loose loot on it, normally. Come down here just to make sure. I don't normally come down here, but the drawers, the desk is down here. I'm out of ammo. That's nice. I'll take it. Oh, there's a grenade tube. There you go. We'll take... There's a crash mat, but I don't want the crash mat, but I'll take the mechanical components. Check these. Always, if you see one of these, always check to make sure that you can't open it. Alright, now we're going to go upstairs. The real meat and potatoes of the building. You'll be taking this zip line. Oh, nope. You'll be taking this zip line. It's the only way up here. Well, no, it's not the only way up here. I lied. There are 2 ways up here. Check all your trash cans, like I said. I hear you, Pop. Oh, you're a fireball. And I have no ammo! Oh, I'm fucked. Alright, now then. That is the risk you take when doing these videos on a free kit. Anyway, normally I would start over on this side of the building. So let's go over there. There are plenty of desks and drawers, and these things here, when they are lootable. Is that turned around? Huh, weird. Check your desks. All your desks. Always check all your desks. Here, I got canisters. I'll take that. No. No. Oh, medical bag. There we go. That medical bag spawns here relatively frequently. I do want those. We'll drop the valuable. Doesn't really matter. Now, I am recording this video the day before. See, there's a blueprint. The day before wipe. So you may notice me leave some things behind. It is because tomorrow, none of that will matter for me. Come over here. There are plenty of spots to breach in this map. Or in this location, I should say. Oh, wait. Let's see what that last part was. No. If you need your comfortable pillow for your scrappy, there you go. Now these will breach. Find batteries, stuff like that. Oh, what's happening? There we go. And this is breachable. Now, we're going to run here. Loot all these. You want to be very, very thorough when looting in this game. Oh, that's a blueprint I don't have. But I am going to leave it behind because, again, tomorrow's wipe, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Oh, you know what? I think I left a cabinet unopened in one of these rooms. Hold on. No, I did it. Okay, I searched it. Now you go in here. Same thing. Check all your desks. Always check. Anytime you see a desk, check to make sure its drawers aren't there. Alright? You got one of these here. Now, these don't always spawn as breach spots. They are, you know, it's RNG. So... Alright, now you come in here. Server stacks like this are a great place to find your sensors, your processors, your motherboards, your power rods. Which I, again, am going to leave behind because I don't need it. To just breach all this shit. There we go. Now be careful breaching server stacks that are against the wall like this. You want to breach them on the right side, not on the wall side, because you can get stuck behind the door that you pop open. So be careful. Anyway, there is an unstuck raider button now, but there wasn't always. Alright, and more of these. Check. Oh, that's not a desk. That's right. All right. Now. Oh, boy. Lockers. There are lockers in here. There you go. Now, you want to come in here. This is actually a quest location, I'm pretty sure, but there are drawers in here. Now, oh, it's there. I was about to say, I have not seen this backpack in a long time. I mean, almost all season, I did not see this backpack. But this is a backpack spawn, so always check for this backpack. There are actually 2 backpacks in this building on this floor. Actually, 3. There are 3. Another one. This is a cafeteria. You can find foodstuffs in here. So, always check to make sure. There's one. And then the backpack that spawns in this room spawns. It spawns right here. It's not here right now, but when it spawns, it is in this corner. So this is a backpack spawn. Check on you. There's somebody out there still. I got 3 minutes left. You gotta check these. There are a lot of lockers on this floor, too, and a medical room. This is a place to come to look for medical supplies as well. Alright. Now, there are 2 locker rooms up here, men and women's, for the staff. There's a backpack that can spawn, I'm pretty sure, in either one of them. Yep, here it is. Always check your backpacks. They can have relatively valuable loot in them, no matter where on the map you find them. So always check your backpacks. Another locker room. We got some lockers to search. Now there are also lockers on the wall, up against the wall, like out in the hallway. I'll look at those in just a second. And then medical bag. There we go. Always check in this little shower area. I'll take this. I will actually drop that stack to take that. And then there we go. Now, lockers right here. Look at all those valuables. Look at all them trinkets and treasures. Here we go. I'm not going to wait. I've only got a couple minutes left in this raid, so... You want to check this medical room? Now, there's a metal detector right here. You can just jump right over. Don't even have to worry about destroying it. You can just jump over the desk. Check your cabinets. Check right here on the gurneys. Cracked bioscanner, which you need cracked bioscanners. So pick those up. Medical bag. And then you check these rooms. Check all your desks, all your computers. Always check to make sure there's nothing in those. There we go. I don't see any loose loot. Oh, I'm gonna leave it, but an anvil. Now, always check these, like, control stations, because you might find, like, advanced electrical components or something like that on them. I'm gonna see if I can make it. One last stop on this trip. Oh, wait, there's one more room up here, actually. Hold on. This is the other way into this location as well. This room. You come up the blue stairs, and you come in. Trash cans, some drawers. This used to be a breach door, but I don't think it is anymore. Because I haven't seen it breachable in a while. You breach there. You got some desks. You got cabinets. Nightstands, or whatever these are. These desks spawn all the time, so always check. And there we go. That's research and administration, y'all. That is the extent of research and administration. Wrapped up quite nicely with an end of round timer. I'll see y'all in the next round for the rest of Dam Battlegrounds. Alright, we are approaching the power generation complex and generator hall. There are 2 POIs. I mean, well, 2 in 1, basically. Alright, and it is a sprawling location. So, while it may not be the highest value loot, there is a lot to look at. Alright? There are multiple ways into this location, but we're just going to go up this way. Alright. Now, anytime you are walking down a corridor with one of these big hydrogen pipes in it, look for mushrooms. Mushrooms grow on these pipes, alright? I don't see any right now, but over at Water Treatment Control, when we get over there, you will probably see some, take a little right turn, little Randy right there, because sometimes synthesized fuel spawns right here. I don't see any. Oh, there's a field crate. I don't see any right now, but there can be synthesized fuel on that little dolly trolley thing. Now, in this room, you will find server stacks. I'm going to take out this camera just because that's irritating. Alright, server stacks, which, as I have said, are great sources of sensors and processors, which are really the only things you need out of them. I'm going to leave most of it because I don't really need anything right now because it's the day before wipe. Always check your little control stations here. Leave me alone, Wasp. I'm trying to record a video! Anyway, alright. I don't see any, but always check because you can find advanced electrical components. Oh, there's some rusted bolts. What do you know? What do you know? Always be looking for that glow of loose loot, y'all. Alright? There is also a key room here. I do not have the key, but it's a locker room. So if you have the key, come at night for the... oh, you just need a power rod. It's not a key room. You need a power rod. So if you have a power rod, which we might be able to find one in this location. So we might come back. More servers. I'll start taking some stuff. How about that? Cooling fans, which I don't know if you need them anymore, but in Season 1 you needed cooling fans. I don't remember if we needed them in Season 3. Alright, always check your countertops. There's some loose loot, just some wires, but we'll take them. There can be a turret that spawns in here, and a lot of times, most of the time, pops and fireballs. I got really lucky that there are no pops and fireballs in here. There's some loose loot. A power bank. There we go. Get you some batteries. And there are those advanced electrical components that I was talking about. Now, every once in a while, there will be a security breach right here. This is a security breach spawn, so keep an eye out for it. Alright, out in the hallway, there are a few boxes to loot. And another one of these. Oh, look, we got a ruined parachute. We'll take that. They didn't spawn. We'll check over here. Here's one. As I've said before, be very thorough in this game. If you are looting, be as thorough as you possibly can. Alright. Like I said, this is a bit of a sprawling location. There are a lot of doors to open, a lot of hallways to go down. This is a room you kind of want to check right here. You can find like industrial batteries and stuff. Alright. Take out that tick. Here's something. A little industrial charger. Okay. This occasionally spawns as a breach spot. So I don't think anything's over here. Okay. Oh, a turret. Every time you see a setup like this, you might have a breach spot. Anywhere on the map you see a setup like that, check for a breach spot. Alright. Now, we are heading into the generator hall. This next door? Yeah, down the staircase. We are now in the generator hall, which is going to have pops. Oh, I missed! It's alright. That's alright. We're okay. Just gonna heal that up. Anyway. Check all your breach spots. This is gonna be mostly breach spots in this room, so you're gonna be making noise. So just be ready for that. If you're a PvP player, you will be making noise in here. Alright, this is somewhere you could potentially find that power rod, too. So if we find a power rod, we'll go back and open that door. I don't see one. As a matter of fact, you have a quest that brings you here specifically to find a power rod. But I think it just spawns for you since you're on the quest. I don't think it's like an RNG thing for the quest. More loose loot. I'm gonna have to deal with these ticks. I'm not gonna run around swinging at them wildly. Ticks, I don't know if you know this, but I am trying to film a video, and you are very much in the way right now. Anyway. Breach these. And obviously, loot the Ark as you kill them. I'm not going to waste my time looting the Ark right now, but loot the Ark. Always check your little dollies here, your little trolleys. Always check for loose loot here. Alright, and then we'll check that other countertop. Then we're going to go up onto the catwalk, because there's some boxes up there. I don't see any loose loot there, so let's go up the catwalk. And we have a box. Now this complex, ooh, rusted tools. I will take some rusted tools. Inventory management, by the way, is the name of the game. Anything that is like explosive, for the most part, can be put in your quick use. So like those crude explosives, don't let them sit here. If you got an open spot in your quick use, put them in your quick use. All right, because then you can open up a spot for that kind of stuff. Same thing with like fruits, any type of food item. If you have an open quick use slot, put it in your quick use slot. Alright, check these boxes here. Now, there is an area on this map that to fully loot it, you need to do the puzzle and have the key, and it's the controlled access point. There's a good chance I don't show you everything on that, but I will do my best to show you every part of that. Alright. Come in here, check this hallway. Oh, not this hallway, this hallway. I thought I saw a turret light for a second. It's this hallway will be mostly loose loot, stuff like this. The industrial charger. Check this countertop. Go down these hallways. Just make sure nothing like a box or anything spawned in them. I don't think anything will have. All right, and that. Oh, actually, no. Wait. There is an above ground aspect to this loot zone. So let me go up there, and we won't stop sprinting, man. You need some stamina. There's also, I'm pretty sure, a shack right here. These little spots, loose loot, boxes that potentially spawn. They always have one of these setups. Alright. Oh, I hear a Rocketeer. It sees me! So, power generation complex is an above ground loot area as well. It also has an extract on it. So you want to watch out, because it is a high volume area potentially. Anyway, always check in these little buildings for any desks or file cabinets, I guess is what these are. And we're going to run over here. I'm going to try not to get... Oh, buses? Oh my fucking god. I did not come equipped to deal with a Rocketeer! Anyway, you want to look over there for any breach spots. I'm just gonna crawl over there. Hold on, wait. Anybody got defib? Defib? Probably not. Anyway, you want to check over here for any like breach spots, like the up against the wall. See you in the next round. Now, this building we are approaching is water treatment control. It's a pretty highly contested area. So if you're a PvP player and you are looking for trouble, this is a good place to come. Alright, we're going to start in the lobby. Right here behind the desk, you can find... Oh, loose loot. Oh, I don't... That's a quest objective. Anyway, these spawn every now and then. Every once in a while, you'll find a desk cabinet here and this computer and trash can. The meat and potatoes of this room is right here, though. Oh, look, a motor. The lockers. Oh, medical bag. What an interesting spot to find an El Toro blueprint. Check for that trash can. We're gonna look around these. Right here, it's not here right. Well, there's an ammo box instead. But on this counter where this ammo box spawned, you may also find a weapons case. So always come in this room and look for the weapons case. And we'll breach this. Look for your loose loot on your little control panels here. I don't see any. Check for... Oh, looks an air freshener. Make sure that's not spawned. Alright. Now, there's a key room in this building. It is right here. You will need this surveillance key to get into it. I have it. I just didn't bring it. Hey, I'm friendly. Don't worry. Are you friendly? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You'll find lockers.
If there's a locker room after you keep
The surveillance key, it's right here. It's right here. I'm standing in front of it. It's right here. I don't have the key. I was just... Oh, hell yeah. It's all yours, dude. I'm really just filming a YouTube video. I don't need it, so you're good. Anyway, in here, you'll find lockers. You'll find a grenade tube, weapons box, stuff on the, you know, chairs and stuff, and ammo. Every now and then there's a grenade. No, the grenade tube is here. Backpack, plenty of loose loot. And then, yeah, that's the surveillance room. I'm glad he walked up. Anyway. We'll go this way now. Alright, in here. Oh, pops. In here, this box didn't spawn this time, but... Oh, shit. I didn't realize it was right behind me. I swear, dude. There's no peace in this game. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. I don't have the kettle with me anymore. So this box will spawn every now and then. Check your loose loot. Oh, a grenade tube. I don't think I knew about this. I'm shocked. Always breach these. They're a good source of stuff like oil and like you'll find your rusted gears and advanced mechanical components. There you go. Oil, mechanical components, stuff like that. Check for your loose loot, advanced electrical components. Another one of these here. Loose loot, potentially. Loose loot. Desk. 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 Loose loot. Alright, now we're going to go down this hallway because this is a mushroom spawn. This is a very, very important hallway on this map. Alright? Mushroom spawn. I will find more than one, probably. I see a turret. Alright, I don't see any more mushrooms. Oh, no, there's some mushrooms. There we go. I've actually never seen them up against the wall like this before. Normally they spawn up against... As a matter of fact, wait, up against the wall. I don't see any more. Normally they spawn up against the pipe. Alright, and then we're going to run through the primary facility. There's going to be plenty of ticks. Every now and then a shredder. There's a boat. Some loose loot there. I consider this part of the water treatment run, even though it's not really. Oh, shit. I just love arc raiders. No, fuck you! Let's try that again. Alright. So you'll want to come down this hallway, check these for breach spots. There's some server stacks here. I'm not going to breach both of them. Always check for loose loot on there. And then we'll run down here. We'll take out this turret real quick. Down this hallway, you'll find these little cabinets. And more of those breach spots. And more server stacks. Always check your server stacks. Again, this is the day before wipe, so I don't really need any of this. So I'll be leaving plenty behind. And then there are more of these. I don't really know what these are called, but oil and advanced mechanical components, valuable shit. So there we go. And now we'll move on. Our next location is the hydroponic domes. Right over there. In the swamp. I'll see you there. Alright, y'all. Yo, Raider, I'm chill. Don't worry.
What you say, bro?
I was just saying I'm chill. Friendly, you know.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm chilling like a villain.
Hell yeah, dog. Nah, dude, I just got a rattler with me. I wanted to start with a full raid, so I came in with a small kit. So it's a cheap one.
Okay.
So yeah.
I got you.
Basically a free kit.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Basically.
Basically, yeah. Alright, so these are the hydroponic domes. Now, this is a bit of a sprawling area as well. There's a lot to check, a lot of places to go. You'll see the domes all spread around here. Good place to come if you are looking for defib ingredients, because every single one of these, whether they are, well, this isn't one of them, but, well, this is the top of one of them, but sometimes they are tipped over. Every single one of them can have, maybe, moss, which you need for defibs. There's also fertilizer that grows in these, or spawns in these, I guess I should say. Medical bags. There'll be plenty of medical stuff around. All these little breach spots, boxes in this dome. Somebody's already been through here. Loose loot in all the normal places. Another cabinet. Turbines are here. Oh, a velocity ship model. I actually will take that with me. Damn, them turbines are loud. Anyway, loose loot all around. There will be lockers. Check these and make sure you can search them. Now these, every now and then, the bottom right here will be a breach spot. So look for that to have a door over it, and it'll be breachable. Turbo pump, ruined parachute, more breach spots, some more moss growers. Always search through here. Moss. Breach spot. Now also, it is important for me to mention that even if a spot has already been searched by someone else, search it. Not just because they may have left loot behind, but because you get experience for everything you search. If it's the first time you've searched it. There is a field depot here. So if you see a field crate, which we saw one, bring your field crate with you. Places to search in there. Here's another dome over here. The domes are all visible on the minimap, by the way. Oh, a firefly. Great. Alright, so, where was I? Anyway, in this dome, check your boxes. Check for loose loot. Check for your moss and fertilizer. Loose loot, none there. No moss. Now we'll come over to this dome. We'll ignore the probe for now, because it's not always there. Oh, and there was a box right there. Always breach these. If you see these, always breach these, because you can find advanced mechanical components. Stuff like this. I hear a pop. Or fireball. Let's see, it's a fireball. Always looking all the domes, guys. We got some free loot here, or loose loot, I guess I should say. Moss in the moss collector, or grower, or whatever these are. Alright. Oil. Remember, as I said, these a lot of times have loose loot on them. Shelves, most of the time have loose loot on them. Now this dome here is an important dome. Because you can find lockers and boxes, like a medical bag. There's a supply crate. Suitcase. Sometimes there's a weapons case here. Not this time. Lockers. Yo, I'm chill, don't worry. Alright, more moss collectors. Now, since this is a high-value area, there are things like bastions and rocketeers and, like, some powerful arc floating around. So be on guard in the domes, alright? And I believe that does it for the domes. Let's move on. On to the controlled access zone. This is the controlled access zone. Now, it has a few different entrances. I'm taking the bottom entrance right now. It's a little tunnel. Search this box, as always. Come down this way. We're gonna slide. Whee! Anyway. Now, the controlled access zone is a bit unique as Arc Raiders POIs go. Is that a shredder? No. Okay. Because the main area, it's gonna have, you know, husks and stuff to loot. We're gonna take this turret out real quick. The main loot area for this are like the... What the fuck? What was I hitting? Alright, the controlled access zone is a bit unique because the main loot area, or like the high value loot area, is behind 2 doors. One of which you need 3 raiders to get into. And I am by myself, so it's probably not going to happen. Anyway, you have to look. There's a Mullen spawn. There are going to be some loot spots this way. Plenty of fireballs and pops, so be on the lookout. I've already had to deal with a couple. Check around here for loose loot, anything, some breach zones, some Mullen. a mullen right there. Alright. And the husks. There are husks all throughout here. Oh, I should... A pop hit me earlier. I need the power cell. There we go. I'm on a free kit, so... Anyway, there are 3 buttons to be hit. Let me see if I can... I think they spawn in the same place every time. I'm not entirely certain, though. Here's one of them. There's a button. There's a button. And... Is the other one just by the door? The other one's by the door. Oh, no, there are 4 buttons. So you need 4 raiders. So there's a button. There's a button. There's a button. And the other button is up here somewhere. And you need a battery cell. So the controlled access zone is a bit of a puzzle. You gotta do this for breaching. Loose loot can pop up there. You need a battery cell for that door. And that door. Lockers, potentially. But you'll notice that I'm in a solo round, and this place has not been looked over. It is hard to do in solos, because you have to get people to work together. I don't really know what they were thinking with this zone. Alright. And I admittedly don't know this zone as well as I know the rest of the map. Because I didn't play a whole lot in Season 3. Got distracted by Marathon, if I'm being honest. Breach spot. I need to find a battery. There's a breach spot here. You can find rusted gears in those too. I forgot about that. You need your access zone key to get in there. Now this is the puzzle room. Once you open this door, there is another spot that you have to have, and the items change, but there's another like thing you have to repair to get into the door that's through this door. So once you open this door, there's another puzzle to do immediately. That's the controlled access zone, y'all. That's all I can show you in solos. But there is high value loot in here. It is worth it to get the puzzle together, get the boys together, or the girls, and do the puzzle, and get the loot. I'm pretty sure there's a battery cell somewhere down there, but no. And that's Dam Battlegrounds. Yeah. Now, there are some honorable mentions to loot areas in Dam Battlegrounds. You will have noticed as I was pulling up my map around Testing Annex, there is an area called Scrapyard. It is a very good spot to go if you were looking for your rusted gears, your advanced mechanical components, oil, metal parts, anything basic can be found in Scrapyard. Now, it may not be a gray item. It might be like something you have to recycle, like rusted bolts or, you know, oil or a polluted air filter or something like that. But Scrapyard is a great place to go for stuff like that. That's Dam Battlegrounds. Hey, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, do not forget to hit that follow button, subscribe, like, do it all. All right? I'll catch you in the next one.